Right, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 4 of Non-League to Premier League with York City. That's right, I am still in charge of the Minster men. I don't know how, but I do know how. But I can't believe that I managed to keep my job. We played in the playoffs. It didn't end well. I thought I was going to lose my job. I begged for it. I kept it. I'll explain how when we get into it. I'll show you the new club vision. So we're in the Vanarama North. I have built a quality side, I think, to challenge the Conference North title this season. So we've got all the players to go through, the ins, the outs. We've signed young, exciting players. And yeah, hopefully, I've managed to find a tactic. We've had a good pre-season and we are in the new stadium. So things are finally looking up. Thank you very much for the support on the series so far. Muchly appreciated. A lot of people have been asking, taking the piss, asking if I've got kept my job over the weekend and stuff. So here we are. Fresh start, new season, my squad. Hopefully, we'll have a fantastic season. And I forgot to mention, I have got a new PC on the way. I did notice my laptop is kind of struggling to do two things, three things with a webcam, OBS, the game running. It's struggling a little bit in terms of noise. The fan is on in the background, makes a slight little bit of noise. This is recording Monday night. I'm hoping to potentially have it for the weekend, Nerdphonic. I've bought the parts, I've sent them to Nerdphonic. Hopefully, there'll only be another sort of like 1 or 2 episodes where you might just pick up a little bit of fan noise. I may do. Drop in the comments down below if you like that kind of unboxing thing. I've bought a beast of a PC. It's cost me a fair bit of dough to put together. So, yeah, let me know if you're interested in that sort of thing. And don't forget, if you are new around here, drop a subscribe down below and like today's video. Let's see if we can start this season with a win. Let's go.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
Right, league table. We finished in 5th. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Kidderminster Stories, by the way, absolutely bottled the title. After that episode that we did, what was it? Would it have been Sunday morning, they didn't win another game. The last game of the season, they were away from home against Farsley Celtic and they lost 2-0. So Farsley Celtic came pretty much, I won't show you now, they were at top for one game week and that was game week 42. So they timed it perfectly to their credit. Us, on the other hand, we were playing Blythe Spartans and I'd completely lost. By this point, I knew that we were never going to win the league. I knew that we were never going to get promoted. So I just went all out, shithouse, 3 up front, attacking. And I'd completely lost my head and was just expecting to get fired anyway. I just wanted to get through the game and get through the season, get it out of the way. I felt a little bit like Marco Silva did yesterday when... Leicester scored that last minute goal. There was that caption shot of him just sort of like heartbroken. That was kind of me just waiting for the inevitable sacking, which didn't quite come. So what they did is, Jason McGill, the chairman, got me in. He said, results haven't been good enough, blah, 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 and you have excuses. First job, give me more time. What do I need to do? I beg you. And one of the options was... You don't want to sack me because it will disrupt the harmony of the squad. Now, luckily, most of the players have actually gone, but at the time, my relationship with the players was really, really strong. So I went for that one, and it worked. And he said, you're right, I don't want to disrupt the squad, so we'll pretty much let you off. There was no like, right, you've got to win so many points, blah, 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 you've got to win the league next year. Just left it at that. And then from that, we had our new club vision, and this is how it looks. So... Club culture, they've added signed players under the age of 23. Delighted because most of our players are really young. Develop players in the club's youth system. It's only rated 1 out of the 4 as in terms of importance. So we can handle that. But we have played a couple of youngsters over pre-season. Work within a budget. Northman, if you're watching, I am on it. We've received a little bit of money in pre-season. We've been lucky because we've played Spurs. That has helped us with the money. So that has set us up nicely for the season. End of this current season, they just want us to get into the playoffs. Now, the playoffs is top 7. If I don't get top 7 with this side, I do not deserve to be in the job anyway. Big one, reach FA Cup third round. So we've got 3 ties to get through, potentially playing conference national sides. So we'll have to be a little bit of luck. We don't want a difficult away draw. At the same time, if we play someone in the top ends of Conference National, and we get knocked out, the board may accept that as being okay. FA Trophy reach second round. We need to do that. We should be able to do that. I will not make the same mistakes as I did last season in the Cups. Grow the club's reputation. That's passed already. Don't ask me how. End of next season. It looks like becoming established. So they want us to reach the playoffs, but obviously they want us to win the playoffs by the looks of it. And then it's all National League, but there may be a little bit of pressure on us to get from which, to be fair, if I don't get the club promoted this season, I don't deserve to be in the job anyway. And by the looks of it, it's C-, but I'm still insecure. So we've got to start strongly. Right. As I was saying, the players saved my arse, but most of them have gone. Released players. Paul Konchesky, retired. Mike Edwards, who was the fitness coach, he's still on as a fitness coach, just a fitness coach. Roger Johnson, retired. Steve McNulty, retired. Can we get him in to do something for us? He wants to be an under-18s coach. Does he want to be under-18s assistant manager? No. No, we're not getting him. Joe Tate, here we go. Joe Tate released. Andy Bond, Tom Allen, Kyle McFarlane, Callum Griffiths. Jordan Burroughs was the most annoying one. He's after, bigger clubs are after him. He had a decent season for us. 20 goals in the league, 21 in all competitions. Very good. But he wanted 1,800 a week. And I just said no. He was on 750 before that, so I thought that was a massive rise. And he can go fuck himself, basically. Jake Wright, a nobody. Jake Watson, a youngster that didn't quite make it. Reece Harrison, right back, didn't quite make it. Elliot Jarrell, the winger. Joshua King, one, but he's 19. We have got better players in around his age. Isaac over in the striker, and Alex Kempster. I did want to get him. I did, but he did want too much money. I think we'll look at getting him back at some point. I said that I was going to keep him as long as I could, which is a bit annoying because he's the poster boy for the save. He's on the thumbnail. But we may look at it at a later date. Right. There has been 2 outs, 1 major. Callum Niesel. There was a whole host of clubs after him for 275,000. We got it up front from Birmingham. He had a decent season for us. The only issue is because of the tactic that we've now gone with, he was 5'6" and strength of 5, so not the strongest. We've got we've got big boys in there, energetic boys in there. He doesn't fit the bill. And also, the idea is every so often that we try and make a bit of money out of some players. We've signed a lot of players on the hope that they can, even though they're dropping down the leagues, we can get them propelled back up into sort of like the Championship, League One, maybe even bottom end Premier League teams. So he's gone. He's helped the bank balance. Paddy McLaughlin has gone. He's gone to Chester, who we are playing today. Right, on the ins. Right, a name you will recognise straight away. Maurizio Pochettino. He is the son of Maurizio Pochettino. So, 5-star potential, only 2.5 star now. He's made a decent start. Just what you want from him. 6 foot, decent pace, decent dribbling, decent crossing. He's not going to score as many goals. Having said that, he did bang a worldie in the in pre-season. Passing 13, technique 13, decent from wing. Can play. He's a right footer, but he can go over there and do a job for us. No problem. I think, to be fair, that's where he will start. Right, next one in, Charlie Creswell, youngster. He is, even though it's not in the game, he is the son of York City legend Richard Creswell. As far as I'm aware, I'm 99% sure that's his son. 5-star potential. Released from Leeds, I think it was. At the age of 17, I think he's very good. 6 foot, got a bit of pace about him, heading, decent marking, decent tackling. 6 foot. I think him as a backup, third, fourth choice centre half, he will do a job. Unfortunately, he fractured his toe in pre-season, so he'll be missing today. He is, he is fourth choice centre half, so I don't know how much we'll see of him, but I'm hoping that we can give some of these young boys a go. And also look at that. Look at these sums, £170 a week. We had McNulty, Tate, Newton, all on big bucks last year, and they were all on £750 a week. And we've managed to, even though York City Board have given us more money, we've spent it in other areas. Our squad is bigger, and we've got a lot more quality throughout the squad. Next one, Lagi Ramazani. Manchester United. He hasn't played for us yet because he's been on international duty with Belgium under 20s. Winger, where he's going to be playing. I went for pace, strength 4. Went for sheer pace. He's already rated at 4.5 stars already. 19 years old. 92k, 1.4 a week. I've signed him on a 2-year deal as well. Have it 2 years? 3 years. Signed him on a 3-year deal. So we've got him for a long time. They will have clauses. 400 grand we get for him. So I think as a conference side, getting that conference national or conference north side, getting 400 grand is decent. 300 grand if we don't get promoted. Big signing, expecting big things. I'm going to bang him straight in today. He's been playing in the UEFA. He's been playing in the UEFA European Championship and also the French Invitational. Deschamps Bernard, Man United, the guy that I think scored an own goal in the Europa League the other night. 4-star potential, 4-star current, 5-star potential. On a bit of dough, £900, nearly £900 a week, but 6'4", jumping reach 17, pace, all very good. Reece York, a bit of a man that can do everything. He is our vice captain. We've got him as a bit of a theme here. We've got him from Sheffield United, so a youngster that's been released from a higher standard. Decent physicals, decent all-round. A lot of whites in there, which is obviously quite low, but he's a ball-winning midfielder. He can tackle, he can kick it, he'll work hard. Bit of a leader as well, so he's been put in as our vice captain. James Ball. Now, if you watch Lelujo, he was, I think, a legend for him last year on last year's game. I'm pretty sure he was. If it is the James Ball, we've paid some money. 13 grand we paid for him, some Solihull Moors. Very good across the board. He's got a box-to-box midfielder, decent physical, 6'3". He can get a goal, finishing 10, first touch 10. There's a lot of numbers in there. There's a lot of whites, but at the same time, they're all one-off. So bravery 10, leadership 10, off the ball 10, agility, balance, finishing, crossing, first touch, passing, technique, and tackling, all pretty good. So very well all-rounded, bit of a leader as well. He's our new club captain. James Bowden, deep line playmaker, a little bit like Reece Jones. He can do a little bit of everything. He's quite small, but his strength and stuff isn't that bad. He can play in a variety of midfield positions. If we need to change the combinations, he'll be able to suit it. Also, if we need to play a holding midfielder, we were looking at playing that when I signed him, but we've changed. But he will still benefit. We got him from Spurs as well. Top signing, 1k a week. So once again, bit of cash spent. I think our budget last year was 18 grand. It's gone up to 22 grand, and I think we've pretty much spent it. But once again, I think we've got better quality. 19 years old, bags of potential. Check Diaby, put his face back in, and I've also did a bit of red because he had a Le Havre shirt on, so I've changed that. West Brom didn't play a game. He scored 3 goals in 3 games for us. A couple of beauties as well. 5'11", decent pace, decent finishing. I think he's going to be a bit of an handful. There was clubs higher up than us wanting. A few Football League clubs wanted him, and we dived in straight away. Got him in. Decent deal. I think he'll be on a similar deal. Yeah, 250 grand if he goes. But that sort of money will absolutely help us. If we do have to lose him, we have to accept it. 250 grand, once again, if we're in this division, is decent. Matt Yates, only 18 years old, striker from Rangers. Decent what you want. 6 foot, decent pace. His strength will improve. Decent finishing, decent heading. Work rate's not great. He's only classed as a poacher, but he's already scored a couple of goals in pre-season. He's done very well. Sean Hobson, defender, very good defender. Probably our best defender in the club. 3.5 star now, 4.5 star potential. 22 years old. We got him from Bournemouth. He has been about on loan, playing the National League South last year. But I think his attributes make him a very decent player. And also, his assist in the pre-season game was a volley from about 60 yards into Maguire. So hopefully, he will be our main centre-half this year. Louis Britton, young striker, poacher, 5 star, 6'2", decent pace again, decent finishing, decent first touch. Heading shocking for 6'2". He's on 170 quid a week. Look, we got him from, where did we get him from? Bristol City, poacher, 4th choice striker. I think he'll be fine. James Jones, another latest in. He is central defender. Was it Watford? No, we've only actually got him from Chester, today's opponents. But I thought he was pretty good. 6'4", pace, average, heading good, marking good, tackling good. He's our sort of like third choice defender, 21 years old, £425 a week. Once again, last year, this is where we've done it. Our top earners are on more, but our backup players are on less. And probably our backup players are just as good as what they were last season, if not better. James Oliver, 18 years old, £450 a week from Bournemouth. Pace 14, agility, acceleration, decent dribbler. Can score a goal potentially on that left-hand side. He is starting as a backup, but he may break through depending on how Pochettino does out on that left-hand side. And then just through the door this morning, Bryce Hosanna from Leeds United, right back, pretty good, just average, but his pace is pretty decent. Young player as well, 21. I think he might be pretty good. Callum Griffiths has gone, obviously, so he may take over from Nathan Dyer at right back for the season. And brief. That is it. Right. So the expectation is playoffs. We are favourites. Stockport have come down. Chorley have come down. Stockport and Chorley. And we've had... Oh, the league's been extended to 24. Okay. That must be something that's now happening. Didn't realise that was a thing. All right, 24. So there'll be 4 going down then. Is there 4 going down? Yes, there's 4 going down. Okay, because it was only 22 last year. That's fine. I imagine Stockport will be a difficult team. Who else will push as hard? Alfred and Blythe Spartans had decent seasons. South Shields, because they're quite a big club. They're potentially going to cause us problems. But I think we have the quality this season to go ahead and dominate the league. Right. Boom. There's the tactic. 2 advanced forwards. I thought, right, let's get some quick strikers that can work the channels, get 2 very good wingers, 2 players in the middle of the park that can play a little bit and can also win the ball back. Solid defence, but quick because we're pressing up high, so that's why we've got some youngsters in. And it was as simple as that. And so far in pre-season, it has worked all right. Lost to Dundee. Ooh, no, we didn't lose to Dundee. We lost to Portsmouth, but we had a pretty scratch side out there. We had a lot of players not even signed for the club. Loads of youngsters played. We were quite unlucky. Spurs, we actually scored. Maguire scored a volley from the edge of the area and he was offside. And they went down the other end and scored. They did have like 20-odd chances, but they played a very, very strong team and we did very well. We filled the ground as well, so that helped us with the finances. And we've just smashed Pickering 5-0. They're my local semi-pro team. Smashed them 5-0. Dan Maguire getting himself a hat-trick. And just played the derby, Scarborough in a friendly, which I always like to do every year. We got James Ball sent off. First of all, we gave away a penalty. That was never a penalty. James Ball then got sent off for a block tackle on 19 minutes. Will Patchings was a sending off. That was a bit of a shocker. But we scored 2... Czech Diaby scored 2 really good goals. Matt Yates, the youngster from Rangers, scored as well. I was very happy with that. So, that is it. Decent pre-season. Let's get into today's game against Chester. Right, so here we go. Start of the season. First team that we've gone for. Jamieson goal. Hazana, Hobson, Spratt in because Bernardi's injured. Ferguson on the left. Bowden and Ball in the middle. Pochettino on the left. Ramazani on the right. Diaby and Maguire up front. They have got Paddy McLaughlin on the left-hand side. Subs for us today, Nathan Dyer, Reece York, Yates the striker, James Oliver the wideman, and Britton the other striker. So we may even do double subs. That's the idea. Bit of Alex Ferguson, 4 strikers. Solskjaer, York, Cole and Sheringham. We've got Maguire, Diaby, Yates and Britton. Right. I'm excited and I'm not as nervous as what I have been. Obviously, we start the league season poorly. We're going to get sacked. I think a first half dozen games are poor. We'll be out of the door. But we'll find another job. I'm a little bit more chilled than what I was last week playing this. I've got a little bit more confidence in the side as well. And here we go. First highlight. Ramazani's in on the right-hand side. His first bit of action in a York City shirt. Crosses. Pochettino! What a start. Bit of a box office signing. Pochettino. Hopefully these boys, Ramazani and Pochettino, are going to be the boys. He is 6 foot, Pochettino, but I don't think his heading stats will be great. No, heading of 2. But that was a decent header, wasn't it? Right, good start for us. That's what we wanted. Right, Bowden. This is what we've got. We've got the 2 strikers that will run all day into the channels. 2 youngsters to hopefully come on for the last 20 minutes and cause problems as well. Here we go. Ramazani, he's in. He's quick. We need to get him maybe we'll see how he goes up till Christmas. We may have to sign a new contract. Oh, off the bat. But in the first 8 minutes, I've seen him in action. I'm already thinking he's going to be an absolute superstar for us this year. And let me know down in the comments what you think to the signings. Which one has excited you the most? I'm taking a break on us here. Paddy McLaughlin. Yeah, so let us know in the comments. Who were you sad to see leave? It was disappointing to see McNulty go, but I couldn't. He wanted 800 quid a week. There was not a way that I was going to prepare for him to take up a slot in the squad. Not a chance. Right, they're in. Ashanti. Goal. 1-1. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. We still can't defend. Missed the header. Wearing Gledden. He looked... Whoa. It's a little bit offside to me. Not given. Would have been tight. We've had 4 yellow cards in the first 30 minutes of the game. It's a bit worrying. Right, corner. James Ball. Oh, yes. Check Diaby. What a header. 2-1. Back in front. Half an hour gone. Check Diaby's first goal for the club. Decent whippage by Ball. I've done a few set pieces. I've changed them a little bit. Defending and attacking, especially the attacking ones. I didn't like, there seemed to be far too many people lurking on the edge of the area, so I've changed that. Done my own. Right, Ferguson. We have still got Newton in the squad. He's injured at the moment. He's the guy who was sort of like centre half. We kept him. I think we paid him more than what I wanted to, but because he can play centre midfield, left back, left wing back, centre half, all comfortably, it made sense. Here he goes, Ramazani's in. It made sense to keep him. He's our oldest player, I think, in the squad as well. The only one over the age of 30. Ramazani, Maguire off the bar. Bowden's picking it up. You've got 5 bookings already. What is going on? Another yellow. 6. Right. Sorry. Right. I must have get stuck in on, which I probably do, but I've never noticed it be that. I just don't like to have not get stuck on because I always find it's what I touched from Pochettino. I always find it a little bit too passive. Right, we got runners. Pochettino's going himself. Maguire did make a run and then kind of held back a little bit. So the first 45 minutes is nearly coming into an end and we've had 6 bookings. Diaby's in. Oh, I thought he was going to cross it. Well, he did cross it. It was a poor one. We got it back though, Bowden. That's shit. What a surprise. What a surprise. Come on, Matty. Don't get arsed at the game. Don't blame the game. Don't blame the game. Right. Hobson. Hazana. We've lost out. We're going to get it back though. We are. Bowden. He's done well. He's skipped past one tackle. He's going to get another go. Here we go. Switches it out to Ferguson. Nice. We've gone for the channels. Lovely, lovely. Pochettino's going to be in. He'll have the pace on him. Who's in the middle? Diaby. Volley. Ball. Get in. That's what you want from your box-to-box midfielder. York City 3. Chester 1. What an opening. 45 minutes. This video's already 30 minutes long, I think. So, nearly 30 minutes long. So, I'm glad there's only one game today. Half-time. 17 shots in that first half. We will take that. Here we go. First highlight of the second half. Chester goal kick. Get it down, Ferguson. He has. He's clipped one in. Is Diaby going to cut across him? He has. Done well. Oh, he's found Ranzami. He might be offside. He wasn't. But it was a poor miss. Should have done better with that. Right, midway through the second half. Pretty much. And they're going to be in here. Sprats. He's getting sent off. Okay, don't panic. Right. I'm going to take Maguire off because Diaby's got a little bit of pace. Reece York can go in there. And we'll put it onto cautious. Can we hold out? We held out very well against Scarborough. We did play sort of like a 4-3-2, 3 centre midfielders, and we kept the 2 strikers up when we went down to 10 men. We may look at doing that. It just gives us an extra body in centre midfield. I think we will do it after this highlight. Hopefully we can survive. We don't want them getting a second goal until we've made some changes. Glendon, that's over. Bowden can be on defend. Brought them back. 4-4-1-1. 4-4-1-1. 4-4-1. 17 minutes. Don't concede 2 goals, boys. Corner. 8 minutes to go. Jameson has done very well. We're going to play out from the back. Not sure if have I got play out from the defence on? Yeah, I have. So he's probably going to roll this out. He'll have it. He'll have it. Bowden will have it. Bowden will have it. I'll have it. He's giving it. Here we go. Ferguson. York. Into ball. Nicely done. Oh, shit. Shit. Save. Good save. Good save. Right. Sorry. Tactics. Team instructions. Passing to space. Let's go more direct. Wasting frequently. Dribble less. More disciplined. Play for set pieces. Hit crosses early. Regroup. Hold shape. Distribute over defence. Out of possession. Park the bus. Yes, we've done it, haven't we? We've done it. Get in. Deserve that. Unfortunate to get Harry Spratt sent off. Well, not unfortunate. We've done very well. Oh, and we changed the backroom staff. So I let Micah Richards go. I've got Gareth McCauley as my assistant manager. He's my new assistant. Me and Micah didn't see eye to eye. He worked great, was he? It was more because I got him because it was Micah Richards. Gareth McCauley is retired and his attributes are pretty good, to be fair. So he's my new assistant. There we go. That was before kick-off anyway, but they've put us up to a C. Happy with the signings. D, tactics. Dubious quality of passing. Yeah, because we are going pretty direct, but they won't care when we're top of the league. And there we have it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. A lot of info there, a lot of transfers. Let me know which transfers are exciting you the most. Ramazani looks class on that right-hand side. Hopefully, this is the start of the proper series getting underway. We will go through. I'll play a good amount of games to get us through till maybe, October time. Or maybe play up to maybe 10 league games. Just so I can enjoy playing it. I don't want to be doing 6 games and then stopping. I did like the other night where I got to play sort of like 15 games in one go. I won't go as far this time, but I want to kick the save on a little bit. We've got a long way to go in this series, so I've got to kick on as much as I possibly can. Thank you very much for watching. If you have stayed this long, you must have enjoyed it, so make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you on Saturday morning. Remember, York City is Saturday mornings. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.